Welcome to our 2 cents. Welcome to our 2 cents.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please continue to hit that subscribe button. You guys have let me down so far, but continue to do it. Thank you. This episode is brought to you by Clap a Lamp. The only lamp that turns on when you applaud it. What the fuck? I don't even. I gotta get rid of this glass. I can't see. I don't even know why I wear those shits. Are you tired? Are you tired of boring lamps that just sit there, demanding you to flip a switch like some kind of medieval peasant? Well, it's time to upgrade to Clap a Lamp. The only lamp that requires applause to function. Get ready with the applause. The right on switches, that's right. No switches, no buttons, just pure validations. Clap a Lamp refuses to light up unless it feels properly appreciated. Features and benefits, not yet. Clap to turn it on. Minimum 3 enthusiastic claps required. Clap to turn it off, but only if it's in the mood. Mood-based brightness, the more energy in your clap, the brighter it shines. Weak claps, dim light. Occasionally refuses to work out of spite, just like you. Warning, if Clap a Lamp doesn't turn on, it may be silently judging you. If it flickers, it's unsure if your applause was sincere. You gotta go lower. If it shuts off, maybe I should have read them so I could have read it a little faster. But anyways, if it shuts off mid-use, it's mad at you for something. For just $79.99, you can bring home the most emotional, unstable light source ever created. Order now and we'll throw in a free standing ovation attachment for when you're too tired to clap. Clapping lamp, because even lamps deserve applause. That's where the applause was supposed to go. Anyways, thank you for ruining my fake ad. Appreciate that. Very good. What a time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. We've done, well, not we, but they've done a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, a decimal moon landing. However many times they landed in the moon, from Japan, from Russia to India to the greatest nation in the world. They've all made it to the moon. And yet, we still don't have no real fucking footage of it.
You sure about that?
Well, yeah, kind of. I am kind of sure about that because they never look. Every time they show a picture of outer space or the moon for that matter, or satellites even for that matter, right? Supposedly there is like thousands of fucking space junk out in space from all the satellites, all the rockets, all the spacecraft we've sent out. Well, not we, but like, the government. The government has sent out. There's thousands of us supposedly, right? How come there's no pictures of one? And you know what? Every now and then, well, I will say this. Every now and then, a video somewhere in the Pacific Ocean or in one of those islands out there, or in the Atlantic Ocean, wherever the fuck those islands are, there's always a video that comes out, and then there's always a video that comes out of something landing there, and it's like space junk, right? So then everybody's wondering, like, where is it at? Well, it's right there. It landed in that island that if you looked it up, you would think that island's fake, so therefore that video might be fake.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. How hard? Listen, it's very easy. Not easy, but it's very doable. You can do it. You can send a drone to the bottom of the ocean with a camera on it, and you can get perfect footage of whatever the fuck is down there, right? We can agree on that, right? We agree that they can send a drone or a submarine drone, whatever you want to call it, to the bottom of the ocean, and they can take a picture of it, right? So why can't they do the same thing in outer space? Oh, you're going to be like, oh, radiation, this and that. Well, put the fucking camera in one of those fucking helmets that the fucking astronauts are using out there. How about that, fucking NASA? I was going to say scientists, but damn it, I ruined my rant. I mean NASA. How about that? How about you?
Son, where'd you find this?
That came out of my brain. I just thought about that. Why don't they send a fucking GoPro for that matter? Look, make it cheap. You don't even have to build a whole expensive new camera. You don't. All you got to do is put that camera in one of those helmets that the astronauts use so that they don't get any radiation in their brain, right? Right, of course. And they can still see out. So therefore, why not send a fucking camera out that way? Well, I'll tell you why. Because it is not convenient for the government to know that space is not real.
Okay.
Space is not real. That's why they never give us any real footage of what the fucking moon looks like. All those. Now, I'm not saying, well, I am saying that space is not real. I just said that, right? But I'm not saying that I believe what I just said. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I don't believe what they say. That's what I don't believe. I don't believe what they say. But also, I don't believe what I say either. So, take my word for it. Anyways, but when India made it to the moon, what was it, like 2 years ago or something like that? They showed a video. Look up India moon landing, right? So when India made it to the moon, they showed us a stupid video. It was a fucking 3D animation video that they made of the moon landing, and they pretended like, oh yeah, that's the moon landing. Oh, we landed. Everybody applauding, right? They did that. Well, guess what? That was not a real video either. But supposedly they made it to the moon. Like, you make it to the moon, how the fuck are you going to control videos? How the fuck are you going to control the equipment you drop there to go to the moon? And if you can't see exactly what the fuck is going on, how are you going to get that one back? You want to do, I told you, when it's a video, you want to go to YouTube. And then you can look it up as a short. All right. So they got this dumbass video, which is, why do you type it there? Why don't you just type it on the part where it's supposed to go? Right? No, you were on it. Go up. Or better yet, click on that logo right there. It'll take you to YouTube. This is what I was talking about earlier about doing it right. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I forget it. Let's move on. Anyways, the moon landing is not real. It's not happening. I lost my train of thought. Whatever. Where was I? Landing, airplanes, futuristic. Yes, futuristics. Well, they never show us. I lost my train of thought. Anyways, so even though we're seeing a lot of planes coming down from the skies, Delta believes this is the perfect time to come up with new shape for planes, new design for planes.
So what, then we're going to see square planes?
Well, kind of triangular. If there should be a video there. There should be a video there. If you pull that video up. There's nothing about Delta. Show me over there and I'll bring it up. I'll say it. I'll go from there. There should have been there. I know I got a video ready for that. Oh, I might have not put it on there. God damn it. Anyways, but it is a triangular shape. It is a triangular shape of the plane that it kind of looks like that triangular shape that everybody saw flying over the Pentagon and Israel and all those places, right? It kind of looks like that. But this one does have wings and they're long. So what they're saying is that they're being innovative. They're doing innovation. That's what they call it. They're doing innovation to save the planet, right? Because, of course, when they say we want to save the planet, that's what they really mean, right? Airline companies, when they say they want to save the planet by not wasting too much gas or by changing the way they do things, it's because they want to save the planet. Of course, it definitely has nothing to do with the fact that they will probably be able to put more people in one plane, so therefore they make more money. And on top of that, they'll probably be charge everybody else more for their flight trip or whatever, right? What a perfect time, right? It's so interesting how all the planes are crashing now, and one of them comes out, which is Delta, comes out, and they're like, oh, we're trying to get new planes out into the world because those planes are old and they suck and we need new ones. And of course, we'll be saving a lot of fuel because these planes are going to be fuel efficient. What, are they going to fucking ride on air, right? And then you're going to make more money than what you made last year and the year before that. And then next year, you're going to make more money than the previous 2 years that you've made. I said that twice, yes. Anyways, but they make so much money. Is it funny or is it not even funny? Maybe it's both. It's not funny because it's not happening to us. But it is funny because people will pay regardless. And you know what? When people start saying, oh, we're not going to purchase from this store because we're protesting this store and they're not going to make any money today, and they'll see the impact the society has on their endeavors that they do. I think that's fucking ridiculous. That's retarded. Why the fuck am I not going to go buy food today because everybody wants to protest, but I went and bought yesterday and I'm going to go the day after that? Is that going to make a fucking difference? No, it's not. It's still within the same week. Now, if you take the time to say, okay, we're not going to shop from anybody for like a whole fucking week. Well, guess what? They will feel that because it's a whole fucking week. But if it's one day with the sales of everybody running the day before, with those sales of everybody getting there the day before and the day after, those sales are going to make up for the sale that didn't get made the day that everybody was supposedly protesting. Right?
Wait, so going back to the planes, so then will the nose change of the plane?
Well, the nose is kind of looks the same. It's just more triangular towards the back. And what that means is, like, if it's wider at the back, that means there's more places to put more seats. So therefore they will make more money.
So they just basically made like sort of a double amount of money?
Yeah, but you should go higher because I can barely hear you in my ears.
Well, because you said it told me go have it me at least a little lower than you.
Yeah, but you were way too lower. Okay. But yes, at the end of the day, it's all about money. Because again, like I said, they could put more seats, so more people in one plane, so they make more money and they spend less money. Paying people to work in the planes while the plane's flying, paying for fuel, you're gonna pay less because it's only gonna be say right now on a regular plane like 150 people fit in one plane. Let's just say, I know it's probably more than that. I know it's got to be more than that. But say 150 people fit on one of those planes, right? Now, in this plane, because you have more area, more surface area to put seats on, now you could probably fit not 150 because 150 was on the other one. You can fit those 150 and probably 50% more of that, probably another 75 seats. So that puts you up at 200 and No. What did I say? 150 plus 75. That's 225. Yeah, you were right. 225. Yeah, 225 people in one plane now. I'm pretty sure there's planes that can take over 300 people. There are, because you have those Airbuses that are like, they look like a whale in the air. Have you seen them?
Is it like, do they have like a giant top area? Because there's like a couple, there's like only two planes ever made of them.
Well, go ahead and look up a Delta futuristic plane. All right, so that's okay. So you'll see what I'm talking about, like having more surface area. But yes, essentially what they're trying to do is just make more money. In no way, shape, or form are they trying to. What happened there? They're not trying to make it more convenient for people. No, of course not. The only way they'll try to make it more convenient for people is if they actually make more money out of making it convenient for people. But if it's an inconvenience to them, they won't be inconvened by that, because what they want at the end of the day is to make more money than they did last year. No, to the right, to the left. Sorry, left. That one. That's the one. Pull it up. Yeah. Just put it on view file. Just click on view file. There you go. Now pull it up. So this is the design, more or less, the Delta wants to use. Is it up? Did they see it? Could they see it when I said this is the new design? This is the new design where they're going to be able to fit more cattle in there. More fat. Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, this is good news for fat people. Fat people will now be able to get a fucking seat in the middle where their fucking fat butt doesn't slip out of the seat and it's bothering the person next to them, because they'll have more sitting room. You know what? They should make those other seats, the ones that they're trying to make, the ones that sit on top of the other people, where one person is sitting the way I am, and then the other person sits like literally above you, and their ass is on your face, so when they fart, you can just take a big whiff of that crap dust. Right? That's smart. Or maybe they should do those for fat people. Imagine how horrible that would be for fat people. Having to breathe somebody else's asshole in their face. Not only you're breathing somebody else's asshole, but a fat person's asshole. You could probably smell bacon coming out of raw, dirty, gone bad bacon out of their ass.
What I just find weird about this design, there's like no other engines on the wing. It's just like right on the back.
Well, here's the thing about what you can make it bigger so they can see what you're talking about if you want. Roll the ball. Your mouse has a ball. Listen, okay, so I got to have this conversation, and we're going to do it right now. What the fuck are they teaching you in school? They don't teach you how to fucking name documents on the laptop. I had to teach you that right now. You've been using a laptop for school for over, what grade are you in? For over 7-8 years. And you barely learn how to name a document. They didn't teach this.
They never taught us that.
Like, what the fuck are my taxes paying for? Obviously, probably for some stupid kid to get their fucking transition operation. That's probably what it paid for. But anyways, you're talking about the engines. Here's the thing. You got to understand about technology. It's getting better. Everything's getting better. Engines are getting better. Engineering is getting better, so they're figuring out how to do more with less. Meaning a smaller engine could probably put out more power because it's made of hydrogen instead of whatever they use. Because hydrogen can be used as fuel. I can if I figure out how to do it, I can make my car run with water. It's possible. It's been possible since they killed that guy in the 90s. They poisoned me. And he died. What a convenient way to go. Just yelling, oh, they poisoned me. You should probably take that plane off already. But anyways, that's the future. Fat people will be able to fly more comfortably now. Because your dusty fat asses need more place to sit. Instead of thinking, you know what, I need to fucking lose weight. No, fat people want bigger seats. That's like when I was getting fat and all I could think was like, oh shit, this pants don't fit me no more. I better get a bigger pants. Instead of saying, hey, you fat fuck, disgusting looking fat ass. Get your shit together and lose some weight because you're putting more in this hole than is coming out of the other hole. Get it the fuck together. God damn it. Anyways. So that's the future. Fat people will be able to fly more comfortably because they will get bigger planes. That's good news. That's what I have for you today. Good news. But in other more good news, I have more good news. If you're somebody that's taking Ozempic because you're too fucking fat and lazy to fucking work out and you just decided to take Ozempic and lose bone density on the way to losing some fat off your body, well, I got news for you. Worry no more. Keep taking your Ozempic because you will be able to eat whatever the fuck you want. Because as we have this conversation today in March of 2025 at the beginning of the month, a day after that feminist rally that had no point. No point on that feminist rally other than just to create chaos in the street. As if there's not enough chaos, women have to go out there and create more chaos. But we'll get into that. I was talking about people that I hate, fat people. All right, so fat people will be able to eat whatever they want, regardless if they're taking Ozempic. Because as we speak, Nestle, Conora brands, Nestle is one, Conara brands, and Smoothie King are working on our engineering food that Ozempic will have no effect on. Yes, hell yeah. Now, you can still be a fat ass while trying to lose weight. And now, you know what? Most people don't even know this information. Most people don't even know that there's a company out there trying to make food that'll bypass the effects of Ozempic. Meaning, people that take Ozempic, if they overeat, allegedly, I don't know, I'm not a fat fuck and not a lazy ass. So, but those people that take Ozempic, I lost my train of thought. Damn it. Yeah. People taking Ozempic can't eat too much food because they feel like throwing up. That's what I wanted to say. Yes, that's right. Anyway, so but now with the new technology, with Nestle and Corona brands and Smoothie Kings, with their new innovation, you're gonna be able to eat it regardless because it will not make you throw up. The new bioengineered food is gonna make you even more fat and more sick because it's more important to them. You know why? You know why they're engineering this type of food now? To bypass Ozempic, all those drugs that are helping people lose weight. Because food and sugar companies are probably more than likely losing money because those people are not eating the junk that they used to eat. And what's the solution? Instead of thinking, you know what, maybe we should plant more fucking trees and get fucking oranges, bananas, you name it, whatever fruit to people and make candy out of that. Instead of saying that, no, let's go to a fucking lab and make more food that'll make this fucking fat people even more sick so that they can be more sick and pay for more food and pay more for doctors. And therefore, we'll just end up being fat, sick, and dead instead of just dead. Back up? Oh, I was too close. Just say it. Just say it on the mic so I can hear it. I just see you over there moving, and I don't want to look at you because then I'll lose my train of thought again. So just tell me on the mic. Just tell me back up. That's it. I even forgot what I just said. Everything that I said, I forgot it. Already? Damn it. Okay. Anyways, Ozempic is no longer going to be good because they're making drugs. They're making food, not drugs. Food that'll bypass any drug that helps you lose weight. So,
back up.
Anyways, no, that's a good. Oh, yeah. I got to do it like this. Okay, there we go. That's better. Anyways, so Friday was it Friday or Saturday? Yeah, Saturday was Women's Day, right? As if they don't have enough days already. You have every single day of your life, and then you want one day for yourself.
Oh, hell no!
Don't give them nothing. Don't give this bitches nothing, right?
Damn, son.
Right? Give this bitches nothing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about all this feminist movements now, and I really don't like to get into that because, you know, I know women. I know women in my life. I know them. I have women in my household. I have women in my family. I know. And I remember as a child, what I was taught was that you respect women above anything. All right? You're not disrespectful to women. You open the door for women. You let them through. And above all, you take care of women because women are important to society, just like men are important to society, right? But nowadays, all this stupid ass movements, let's have equal rights. Let's do this. Well, I remember everything used to be first women and children, and last they were men. What the fuck happened with that? What the fuck happened there? Women already had all the rights. They already do. But now they want even more. You know what? As a matter of fact, they don't even want more.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm fucking sure about that. Why? Because here's the thing. They want more equality. They want to be treated equal. But they were already treated better. If a girl comes out and says, "Oh, that guy molested me. That guy raped me." Well, guess what?
Oh, hell no!
Well, there will be a due process, but before the due process, that dude is already fucked. There's no way in hell that perspective that person has is going to change, no matter if it was true or not. What only mattered was that twat, that cunt, that bitch said, "The guy touched me." That's the only thing that matters, right?
Gay!
That is gay, right? So I grew up with the teachings that women were to be protected and above man no matter what. And now this bitches want to go back in history and want to have equality, meaning no, that's not the right one. Meaning they want less. What the fuck happened? They already had everything. All right? I don't even fucking like to get into this because I already think that we're all equal. And I don't understand what these bitches are fucking crying. Yeah, I understand there's fucking assholes out in the world that harm women intentionally. And there's assholes out there that don't like women intentionally. But also, there's fucking cunts out there, twats, bitches, that will take advantage of a situation. Example, Cardi B, she used to drug dudes just to steal their money. Remember how that happened? Yeah, she even talked about it. She was proud to have done that. But Bill Cosby does the same thing, and he goes to jail for that? Where the fuck is the equality in that? Why aren't you guys fighting for equality? Shouldn't they both go to jail? Shouldn't Cardi B be put in jail and has to register as a sex offender?
Back up.
When you say back up, I think you're telling me to go back on the subject that I was talking about. I'll just say you're too close to the mic instead of back up. I know I said say back up. All right. So whatever happened to that? Cardi B and Bill Cosby did the same thing.
Damn, son.
And only Bill Cosby got in trouble for that. Now, I'm not saying I support what the fuck he did. That's not what I'm saying at all. And because I'm saying this because I know some fucking asshole's gonna be like, this guy supports rape. You're a fucking idiot. Just like last time I said, I tell my children not to eat too much plastic, too much microplastics because they'll turn trans. And they said I was homophobic because of that. Did I say fucking go out there and kill the I'm not even gonna say
Oh, hell no!
exactly. Hell nah. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I don't know. I got too much. It's processing. I'm making sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I'm making sure that I'm trying to talk what I'm trying to say. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, the women they were equals, and Bill Cosby and Cardi B are exactly the same person. Well, have exactly committed the same crimes, and yet only Bill Cosby served his sentence. Again, I'm not saying Bill Cosby is right for doing what he did. I'm not saying he was, but I am saying he was wrong. But I'm not saying he was right. And so there's those things. That's the reality of things. That no matter what the fuck all this feminist cunts want to do or say, at the end of the day, women have better rights than men do. And this is a dude telling you this. Now, you have to understand where I'm coming from. If you don't, well, damn, son.
Damn, son.
That's McLovin. That's McLovin.
You sure about
Anyways,
that?
so what I was saying, that Saturday was Women's Day. And bitches went out in the streets. Pull the first one. Bitches went out in the street, right? And I'm wondering, like, these bitches want to be taken serious, but the first thing they go out and do is like, oh, you want to fight for your rights to take your shirt off in the street? Like, what the fuck? That's what the fight is about. Your right to fucking walk down the street half naked. Like, I don't even want to do that out in the street. I like walking around my house with my shirt off. Now, if you're saying that this bitch is play it. Now, if you're saying, like, all this bitches did was go out into the world and just show their tits. That's all they did. They show their tits, put an American flag with a Nazi symbol on there. This was in Europe. This was the fight that they chose to fight, right? They're fighting for a feminist Europe, not fascists. Like with what I'm teaching you, according to them, I'm making you fascist because I'm telling you to man up and don't be a bitch. Like, so every time you cry for nothing and I tell you stop being a bitch and man up, that's being a fascist to these people. They don't want me to tell you to be a man. You know why? Because they
saying hail. I'm not gonna say it.
Hail Elon Musk. They're not saying hail Hitler. They're saying hail Elon Musk. Oh. Because they think it, because okay, Paul, you can take that video off. Enough of those tits. So what they're saying, what they're doing, you can take the video. What they're doing right now, what they're doing right there is, you know how Elon Musk said my heart goes out to those people and he did this? Like, well, Kamala Harris did that. Fucking Tim Walz did that. Tim Walz, whatever the fuck. That guy that looks like a fucking radioactive gummy bear or something like that. I don't know what the fuck. But the guy that lied about being a high school coach, he wasn't a coach. He was just an assistant. He wasn't even a real coach. Anyway, so you have, we'll get to that. But we got one more before. Let me finish this one. So you had those bitches in Europe calling Elon Musk Hitler because of the salute he made. And then there were those bitches creating chaos in the street. They just wanted to run around with their tits out. That's fine. If you want to do that, that's fine, whatever. But don't come out saying that you're fighting for the rights of women because you're not. You're not.
Hell no!
First of all, I'll tell you what a fucking real woman is. A real woman is the one who gets up and takes care of their children. Those bitches have no children. So those are not real women. So therefore, you already lost right there. You're not a real woman.
Damn, son.
Women are here on earth. What the fuck are we here for? We're not here to make a fucking difference. No, we're not. What the fuck are you talking about? We're here to procreate. Fucking, you're born, you have children. Well, you're born, you make a life, have children, and then you fucking die. That's it. And if people out there don't want to have children, well, that's their own fucking problem. But I bet you when they're like 50, 60, 70, near their fucking deathbed, they'll be hoping they had a child right there next to their deathbed caring for them. Or at the very minimum saying, oh, we love you and you did a great job with the life that you created for us. And now we're going to do that on our own. Right? That's the point of fucking life, to have children. Now, I understand some people can't have children, but I also understand that some fucking people shouldn't have children. Right? And those people are here to just fucking live and die. And that's fine too. Anything's fine. Well, do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't be fucking saying, oh, we're feminists and we're for the rights of women. Have you ever walked miles with the fucking, with shit carrying to your, with carrying lumber on your head from miles and miles away because you don't have any lumber and that's the only way you're going to get heat in your house to cook food? You ever done that? I bet you haven't. So therefore, you're not a real woman. You don't even know how to go out in the world and get food without a fucking degree. All those bitches that claim to fame is their stupid degree. That's it. That's all they care about, their degree. Right? And they hate people like us just for being man. That's what they want. They want bitches in the world, so don't be a bitch. I can't hear you. It doesn't matter. Say it.
There might be some parts that you have to might blur after the video because some parts kind of showed it.
Well, it's TikTok. I mean, it's YouTube. It'll be fine. They love that. They love all that stupid nudity. Even though they say they hate it when a regular person posted some nudity. But if somebody famous posted some nudity, oh, that's viral. Right? Which, it's fine. People can do whatever the fuck they want. But yes, I know what you're saying. I'll figure it out when we get to it. Probably won't do anything to it. I blur most of it, so it should be fine. I know I saw that. I was like, oh, shit, I didn't blur that. Oh, well. Now we said, you shouldn't have even said anything. Now it's, the algo is going to pick it up. Whatever. But anyways, so that's what they did in Europe. Pull the feminist number 2. That's what they did in Europe. But in Mexico, these bitches are even more disrespectful. Why? Because they have a bitch in the White House. This other bitch, the one that says, oh, no, we don't work with the cartels. No, we're going to put them in jail. I mean, you haven't put them in jail in forever. They're destroying your whole country now. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. But anyways, in Mexico, this is what they do. A dude was trying to stop this cunt from writing on the wall while they were doing their protest. Right? So play it. While they were doing, look at what they did to that dude. Look how they threw shit at him because he's trying to stop them from writing on the walls. See?
Why are they so happy about it?
Because they love degrading men. And that's what I'm telling you. They don't want men to be men. They want bitches. And you know what? All the dudes that stand with those bitches right there, all those guys that are right there like saying, yes, we support you, feminists. Guess what? That's not what they want. Nuh-uh. I know what that fucker wants. I know what he wants. And I'm not going to say it here because we have an underage child here. But anyways, we know exactly what they want. So those, again, all those protests that these feminists have been doing in the last couple of days or ever is absolutely a waste of fucking time. Right? Anyways, feminist movements are just a waste of time. Dun, dun, dun. Anyways, I can't read the red. This episode is brought to you by Forget Me Not, the first ever to-do list that forgets things for you. Put it up a little bit. Are you overwhelmed by endless... That's not up. You went down. Okay, where it was. There you go. Are you overwhelmed by endless to-do lists, tired of writing things down just to feel guilty about never doing them? Well, worry no more. Introducing Forget Me Not, the first ever productivity app that doesn't just remind you of a task. It actively forgets them so you don't have to. How it works: you enter a task, Forget Me Not immediately loses it in the digital void. You go about your day blissfully unaware of responsibilities, features and benefits. out of Forget Technology. Finally, an app that understands your priorities. No annoying reminders because it was really important to someone else will remind you. Because if it was really important, someone else will remind you. Guilt-free productivity. Out of sight, out of mind. Procrastination mode. Adds your task to your next week or next year. And we have a premium version includes boss mode. Automatically generates a fake progress report and relationship saver. Deletes all evidence of forgotten anniversaries. Oops, my bad feature. Sends a perfectly crafted excuse for missed deadlines. And a special offer for just $9.99 a month. You will never have to worry about remembering things again. Order now and we'll forget to charge you for the first 30 days. Forget me not, because some things are better left forgotten. That is right. Let's forget about the feminists now. Speaking of forgetting.
Bitches.
You can only do that type of behavior in this room. Outside of this room, that behavior. If I get called from school that you've been behaving the way I behave in this podcast room, I'm gonna be an old school dad and grab the fucking cable and smack the shit out of you like I used to get. And you know what? I'm going to turn over the carpet with the spikes on the bottom, flip it over, and put you on your knees, because that's what was done to me when I misbehaved. And I got my ass beat. Imagine that. Anyways, feminist movements are a waste of time. But you know what's not a waste of time? You know what's not a waste of time? Science and the spirituality. Science and the spirituality, bring up the article though that I showed you on. Did you erase it? You probably did, huh? No, the one where I told you, where I was teaching you how to look stuff up. You did close it, huh? Okay, go to ChatGPT and it'll be on there. It'll still be there because it saves the searches that we do or the tasks that we ask. Okay, anyways, so scientists have turned light into solid. And you might want to ask, what the fuck are you talking about, light into solid? How is that even fucking possible? Well, I asked the same fucking thing. What does that even mean? Right? Now, having light a solid, will that improve inflation? Or what the hell? What the fuck is going on? What does turning light into solid mean? I don't know, but let's find out. We read about it, and then we asked ChatGPT to explain it to us because I'm not smart enough. So, scientists have created what it's called a super solid made from light, a new state of matter. We've created a new state of matter, people. That's how smart we are. That combines properties of solid and superfluid. This means it has an ordered structure like a solid, but can also flow without friction like a superfluid. That's kind of like that liquid that if you slap it, it's hard. Yeah, when you just, that's kind of like that. That's what it, but in light. They did the light. I think there's a screenshot. Oh no, I didn't. God damn it. That's two shits I forgot to put. See, this is what I'm telling you, that I forget everything. But anyways, so how researchers use an ultra cold atom and laser to trap and manipulate light, forming and structure, but fluid like matter. And then why is it important? This could lead to a new quantum technologies and better understanding of exotic physics, potentially improving superconductors and quantum computers. Again, all this quantum computers, like people are like, oh, it can solve the math problem that would have taken 1 billion years in order for us to get an answer in a regular computer. But this computer here, this quantum computer here, solved it in a minute, almost instantly. Okay. What the fuck does that even mean? I searched this up. I typed it and it was boom. It was done like that. But also, you're saying they couldn't solve it in a million years. How do you know? Did you solve it before that? How do you know they couldn't solve it in less time than that? Because you're saying that it could have been solved in a million years. It could have been solved if it took a million years, right? How do you know? Did you take a million years to solve it? No, the fuck you didn't. So you don't fucking know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't tell me that a computer is going to solve a problem in this time amount when you don't even fucking know.
Damn, son.
Future applications. It opens doors to a new ways of manipulating light and matter at quantum levels.
Back up on the mic.
Basically, scientists figure out how to make light act like a weird, frictionless solid, something straight out of sci-fi. But again, will this improve my chances of making more money? How? I don't see any fucking use for it, so don't make it. You know, don't make it. I'm being condescending when I say don't make it. But I really like the fact that innovation does happen. I really do like that fact. And, you know, I sit here and I fucking say like, well, what is that going to do for my life? But, you know, maybe, I don't know, 60, 40 years ago, when somebody told me, oh, you're going to be sitting in your garage and you're going to have one small computer and this other small devices and you're going to be able to live stream to the whole world, I would have been like, oh, yeah, how does that fucking help me? How does that help me plow this field? How does that help me fucking get this horses ready or this cattle ready? That's what I would have been saying back then.
Hell no!
That's what I would have been saying back then either way about computers nowadays too. And, you know, I'm being very condescending when I say don't do it. Although I do have some fear that if everything is a simulation and all this and then they figure something out, what if they break something in the realm of reality? What if they've already broken something and that's where we have all this Mandela effects, the cornucopia not being in Fruit of the Loom, the fucking hard eyes of Michelangelo. He never had hard eyes till now. And what else? What else is gone? Oh, the Energized Rabbit. Well, no, the other rabbit for Duracell. Not Energized. Duracell Rabbit. Yeah, the Duracell Rabbit. What else? I know there's another one. I don't know. You name him. There's a lot of fucking... And you know what? And I did a little research on the cornucopia one from Fruit of the Looms. And I did find out that Fruit of the Loom was being sued for something and they were going to lose a lot of money. So therefore, they decided to rebrand. And they did this whole thing where they got rid of their old brand. Like literally, they literally went back and wiped it out because they were getting sued for something.
So they just erased it out of existence then?
Well, you know what? I was watching a movie yesterday. And don't even fucking tell me that, no, that's not what, I don't remember the scene, but I know there was a scene because I was like, wait, what the fuck? It didn't say it. Right? Oh, next Friday, Baby D, when Day Day tells Greg, fat bitches need love too, Greg. He's supposed to say, not from me. Right? He's supposed to say that. He didn't say that in the movie. And I was watching it and I was baffled by it. And I was like, oh, look, there's another instance of Mandela effect. Like the movie too, the Chicken Little, right? You know how it sings the song of the world, we are the champions, and he says, of the world. The song is supposed to say that. The song doesn't say that anymore too. It doesn't. So they've switched a lot of things and they're making everybody think that everybody's going crazy. But no, it's just, or all the discoveries about quantum science, did they fuck with something in the reality? And now some stuff is being erased?
So what? So then, like, let's say next day we wake up, something you don't know that you unexpected, it's gone.
that you knew it differently and it was gone. Yeah, that's how it happens. That's why I'm telling you that when he tells him, yeah, fat bitches need love too, Greg, he's supposed to say, not from me. That scene is gone. It's not on there. Right? So they do fuck with all that. So maybe this is what I'm trying to say is all this quantum science discovery and advancement and innovation, is that messing with reality, or it's something that they are doing in order to keep people confused? Because if people are confused, they're distracted by the confusion. So I don't know.
So then the people know what's up, and then the rest of the people don't know what's up.
Someone knows exactly what's up out there. Here's the thing. You, by being born in the U.S., you are a product. You're not a person. You're a product. You are how they pay all the debt to the rest of the world that the U.S. has. Because when someone goes out and asks to loan money, right? Usually they'll ask you, okay, well, what do you have to give me? Just in case you happen not to pay me those $10,000, what do you have to give me? Right? And when they asked that question to the U.S., he was like, well, you know what? We have over 350 million people in the U.S. How about that? And that's why every single one of us has a social security number with a red number in the back. That red number in the back is a number to the bank account where all the money they take from you goes.
So do I have a social security?
You do have a social security number. Everyone who was born in the U.S. has a social security number. So in the greatest nation of the world.
How come I don't know mine?
Because you don't need to know it yet. Once you become an adult, you will need to know it.
But then how would I need to know it?
Well, because we have the card, and once you become an adult, we give you the card.
Like, could I just take a little sneak peek at it?
We'll talk about that later. You can just look at it later.
Okay.
But anyways, they probably are that's what's probably what messing with reality. It's either that's what's messing with reality, or the overlords are like literally keeping people confused.
Hell no!
Anyways, speaking of confusion, now imagine living your last couple of years of life, and then you're in jail over a crime you committed because you killed your ex's parents, right? Now imagine that, and then they tell you, okay, in 2 years, you're going to die. We're going to kill you because you have the death penalty on you for the murders that you committed. So now you go ahead and choose how you want to be killed. You want to be killed by either lethal injection, or you want to be electrocuted. Or the new one that just got passed in, where is it? In South Carolina. In South Carolina, a new law got passed in 2022. The inmates who are put in death row, they could choose to be put to death by firing squad. In 2025, we are still doing death penalties in a Looney Tunes style. Imagine, because they put three people, right? Three people that are going to be standing in front of the guy with a gun, with a rifle, but only one of those rifle has the real bullet. The other two rifles have blanks. So they put a kind of like a sticker, I guess, where his heart was, so that they could aim at that, so they could hit him in his heart, and they covered his face with the thing on his face, so he couldn't see who was shooting. So he stood. This happened actually this week, like in the last couple of days. He stood in front, and they just aimed at him. They killed him. But only one bullet. There was only one bullet that was a real bullet in those three guns.
And what if the one real bullet missed?
Well, that's why you're gonna pick people who don't miss.
Oh.
Okay, you pick officers that are really good shots. Now, imagine living the rest of your life like, fuck, how do I want to die? Do I want to go by lethal injection, or do I want my insides to melt, or do I want my insides to burn, or do I want to get shot in the heart? Those are your choices of life. But then again, you put yourself in that situation. You gave the police a stick to beat you with. And guess what? They fucked you up.
Didn't they also invent something that like removes the person's head?
Yeah,
That's
called
hilarious.
pulling your head off. That's what it's called.
No, not that.
Oh, the guillotine.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, that's France. They still have that law. They can put people to guillotine. I think they still do. They might still do. Who cares? We don't want to talk about Bridget Macron. We don't want to talk about Manuel Macron marrying his own dad or something like that. Or his babysitter. That's right. Marrying his babysitter that was a man. You know what? And it makes perfect sense because of the stupid shit that they did in the Olympics with all the trans stuff that they did. And you're gonna come now a documentary comes out calling the first lady of France, that bitch is a trans. And then you go back and stop and think about what they did during the Olympics, which they were glorifying all that stuff. They made so the Last Supper. The Last Supper it's a very symbolic image of Jesus' Last Supper before he got crucified. Okay, so there's his apostles, meaning the people that followed him, and his wife, that the Catholic Church doesn't want to talk about him having a wife because they don't let the priests get married. Because back in the days when because priests were celebrities back then, right? And all the bitches wanted to be with them, so they would go with them, and those priests would have kids with them, and because the priest was the owner of the property of where the church was, that property, if they were married to someone, that property would pass back to the public to a regular person, and the church would have no control over that. So that's why priests can't get married, because property, they want the property. They don't want anybody else to get the property when the priest dies.
And also, should we do this like a little longer? Because we still have the screenshots and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more videos to go.
No, we're almost done. I got 3 more subjects. But yeah, we'll go through. Where are we at?
We're on 57 minutes.
Oh, shit. Really? Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Right.
We'll get through them. So yeah, what was I saying? It's gone. Anyways, firing squad, imagine having to choose how you're going to die. But also, you're a piece of shit, so you did it to yourself. Who cares? Anyways, so, I have my little heathen over here with me. My little hellraiser over here with me. And I'm trying to teach both kids to be man. I'm trying to teach them not to be bitches. I'm trying to teach not to cry over nonsense, right? So, knowing that, I'm also teaching them how not to be pieces of shit. What I'm teaching them is if they're in the wrong, if you did something wrong, don't come out crying because of the consequences that you're gonna get because of what you did. But apparently nowadays parents don't do that. No, parents don't do that. On the contrary, if let's just say, for example, the grandma gets into a scuffle, into an allegation with the neighbor, and then the kids of that grandma come out, and then they start arguing with the other dude again, and one of those little bitches pulls out a gun on them, and on top of that, just kicks the small little dog. That's horrible. That happened. They did that. That happened in Pittsburgh, California. That happened here maybe last week, I think. And that's fucked up. But what's even more fucked up is that the grandma comes out and says, oh, but she was defending me. But you know what? He was yelling at me.
Hell no!
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You fucking did something wrong. Here's what happened. What happened was the grandma, being the fucking twat, women, of course, being the fucking twat that she was, decided to run over the neighbor's fucking plants. Really? What the fuck?
Damn, son.
You're gonna run something over and not expect somebody to come tell you something. And when somebody comes tell you something, you fucking let your fucking heathens come out with a gun in their hand trying to threaten somebody. And when that somebody walks in there and tell you they're gonna call the cops on you, you're gonna come out and say that it was because they were defending you. So that's how you defend someone? That's how you defend someone with a fucking gun when there's no threat of bodily harm? When all someone's doing is protecting their property? Play the video of the... show me first of all, because there's two of them. There's two of them, and I forgot what I named both of them. Like, really. Oh, the top one first. That one, yeah. Show that one first. You could leave it there and click there. Okay, whatever. Just turn it on. So this is what happened here, right? Let's watch this. This is a news clip. Make sure there's enough audio. Yeah, I want to hear it in my ears.
Not an East Bay woman who
Go a
was
little higher.
captured on video kicking a dog.
See, this is what she
video
did, right?
Since gone viral, sparking a lot of outrage. Crown 4's Lindsay Ford spoke with the dog's owner and the neighbor who was involved. We do have a warning. Some of you may find this video to be disturbing.
There better not be no blood.
There's no blood, but look at what this bitch did.
That far?
She fucking punted that dog. Oh.
Was following me up, and
What?
the gun lady says, "Kick that damn dog."
She kicked the dog. She had a gun in her hand. That's why the guy walked back.
Around to go get G, and G kind of hesitating, probably thinking, "Oh, you're coming back out." And at that point, she gets, how did somebody put it? Punted.
On the evening of February 19th, Albert Lopez was washing his car when he says his neighbors approached
Pause
him
it right there.
and kicked
So what had
Gigi,
happened
one of
prior
his
to
elderly
this?
dogs.
What had happened prior to this was he went and talked to the grandma because the grandma had ran over some of his plants on his yard. Like, he just told her, like, "Hey, what the fuck? You ran over my plants. Can you be more careful?" And that's why they got mad. She's saying watch, you'll see.
Just play it again.
Yeah, keep playing.
He also claims that one of the women was wielding a gun.
There was a gun involved, but there's no evidence except me seeing it and her showing me it.
See what I mean?
Lopez and his neighbors say the dispute started over a potted plant that got run over the night before.
See what I mean?
Lopez's neighbor, Susie Ashley, admits to running over the plant
See what I
by
mean?
accident.
She admits to
But
being
she
a piece of
claims
shit.
It was Lopez, not her relative, who had a gun.
I said, "Sir,
Listen.
I'm sorry."
Look at see, this is what just fucking gets to me about this.
Philadelphia! Oh, hell no!
Oh, he went off.
Look at what this is exactly what bitches do. You see how she's retelling the story? You think she was telling it? You think she was talking to him like that? She'll be like, "Oh, hell no, my homie's gonna..." She was probably doing one of these. She was probably talking with her hands like that. The whole time. She wasn't talking to him like way she's talking to the reporters. No. Go ahead, play it. I know that for a fact just because of the way those fucking little bitches behave.
I'm pretty sure you and me know that she's lying.
But he had a black gun, and he said, "Get
Opposite.
off my
See what I mean? See what I mean?
And she backed up off the property.
She didn't back up. She took a step forward. You can see the video. You know she's lying.
And that, he said, she said.
Lopez says
Maybe that's the
10-year-old
doggy
Gigi
she
is
kicked.
currently
No,
at the vet
doggy.
recovering. During the interview, Lopez answered a call from that veterinary office. He says they told him Gigi's treatment could cost up to $16,000.
They better pay
You
for
know
it.
anybody wants a 2018 Toyota truck? It's worth about $40,000. I think that $40,000 will cover it. If I got to take it to, I do whatever it takes. That's my baby.
Well, well, I mean, I would have made a big deal about it too. But this is what frustrates me about this video especially is how the grandma comes out saying, retelling the story when she knows very damn well it didn't happen like that. And also how she comes out defending her grandchild that pulled out a gun. Like, you see the culture, you see, and you think people are racist when they say, "Oh, black people do this."
They just bring it upon themselves.
No, well, some people do, but I'm not saying all black people. I'm just saying a certain group of black people, and of course, a certain group of fucking Hispanics that are fucking idiots like that too, and whites, and Asians, and Indians, you name it. Well, Indians are Asian too, so I don't even know why I said that. Okay, so
And
now.
also Asians are white though too.
No, they're not. They're yellow. Okay, so now this is the one, right? This one frustrated me because of that. But now let me play the other one, the second one that's under that one.
She ran. Forget tried. She ran without paying me.
Now this bitch, look at that. Look at how she like that lady.
Back into the salon until I can get paid, or until the police come, or
Pause
until she let me take out the service.
All
I
right.
don't understand what she's saying.
Okay, so she was at a hairstylist.
Uh-huh.
And that 15-year-old twat right there, another girl, and you'll see what color. Another girl decided to go ahead, get her hair did at that place. And when it was time to pay, supposedly she sent the money to the wrong Cash App and she ran out of there. So when she ran out of there, that girl went behind her and grabbed her by the hair and drug her back inside the shop to get paid. Now, yeah, you might think, yeah, that's probably you shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that. But also,
But shouldn't she just pay it again?
she should have. Regardless, you sent it to the wrong one. That's not on me. You got to pay me. But that's not what's outraging about this. Keep going.
All right.
It's like she literally ran outside, like she was about to be gone. I feel like if I didn't do that, she would have been gone, and I would have just never been paid.
But the 15-year-old's
Okay,
mother
she
says
got
Jayla
dragged.
dragged her by her hair when she
Damn,
grabbed
son.
her hood, and says that her daughter accidentally sent the money to
See
the
that?
wrong
Here you go. Here you go. Pause it. Here, you hear that? You hear what the fucking mom said? She was stealing, and yet her mother comes in and defends the fucking child because she was doing something wrong.
I know you would have punished me there.
I would have punched you before I said anything. Go ahead, play it. Listen to the mother.
It's just absolutely absurd. It's viral. It's all over the country.
That's what worries her about. The video's viral, and that her daughter's now known as a fucking thief.
Not good at all.
The family has hired the Jackson and Associates law firm to
Look,
represent the
look at that. See
15-year-old
that?
in a civil
See,
lawsuit.
now she's supporting her daughter being a fucking criminal.
15-year-old girl. We're talking about.
I'm not saying black people do this, but both cases that we've looked at where the child is being protected and we know that they were both wrong.
Over something as simple as
What color?
And Jayla Cunningham says that she had no
Black.
clue that she was charged.
Again, I'm not saying all black people. Look at the reporter. What color?
First time.
Black.
And that she has received death threats as a result of the viral video, so she has moved her hair salon to another location.
See what I mean? And now people are backing up that behavior. This is what frustrates the fuck out of me, right? This is what frustrates the fuck out of me about society. Pause it.
I'm Shamari.
It's the fact that people go out of their way to help out fucking criminals.
So it frustrated you that bad that you dropped the pencil?
No, I dropped it because it slipped out of my finger.
Sure, buddy.
Not because I was mad. If it was because I would have done this, but it slipped out of my finger when I went up like that. It's frustrating. It's frustrating because I think of back a couple more than the 20, 30 episodes ago, I used to say that I don't feel like there's any future. There doesn't feel like there's any future. But then I stop and I see parents behaving this way with their children, like,
No wonder why there's no.
you know what my mom would have done to me if she would have found out I stole something? She would have made me go in that fucking shop and go work my ass off till everything's paid. And then when it was done paying, she would have beat the fuck out of me.
Damn.
And I'm telling you, because they did it. They beat me up. Not because I stole anything, but because I misbehaved, and they would beat the shit out of me.
That I know.
But yes, do not support your children misbehaving. Fuck them up if they do.
You
Damn,
Yes,
son,
I'm sure
where'd you
about
find
that.
this?
And on top of that, new movies, the new movie that's coming out, there's 2 new movies that I am 100% not going to watch. Not because, well, yes, because first, zero fucking creativity. There's no way in fucking hell. There's fucking 7 Harry Potter movies. And you're going to come out and make new versions of it with black people in it. There was already black people. There is no black people in the book. There is black people in the book. But they're not the main characters. Snape is not black. Snape is pale white skin. And it's described in the fucking book. And I'm getting fucking annoyed by this shit because Hollywood has no fucking creativity. All they do is redo fucking movies and they put a black person in it. And it's a whole new movie. And we're supposed to go watch it expecting to see something new when we already know what the fuck's going to happen in the fucking movie.
And also because you're kind of a fan of Harry Potter too.
Yes, I am a fan of Harry Potter. I read all 7 books, watched all movies, did reports since fucking 8th grade on them all the way through high school. That's when my book reports were on, Harry Potter, all of them. Yes, but that's frustrating. And also the other one is The Passion of the Christ. That one is the other one. They're redoing it and they're using a trans black bitch. This is what I'm talking about. The zero creativity, no fucking talent. You're only being chosen because of the color of your skin, which is fucking worse. It doesn't help anybody. It just makes it more. How do you people call it? Racist. Yes, that's fucking racist. That you choose to leave a group of people out just based on the color of their skin. That's racist. But anyways.
And we have 4 more videos to go through.
Oh yeah, I got a strike. Let's pull up the strike 0. Yeah, this is where we talked about how leave the sound low. Where we talk about how lasers turn on fire, right? Where we talk about that. I got a strike on this video, and you know what? It only had 6 views, and right away it got blocked.
That is crazy.
Go to the next picture. Strike one, yeah.
Hold on, I gotta pull it up on here real quick.
No, you just gotta close it. That's it. Well, open the other one. Just open it. It'll open on top of it. So there it is. So they gave me another fucking They removed my video where I'm telling everybody the lasers start fire for 0 integrity and authenticity. So me being smart, I re-uploaded the video and I put, this is for entertainment purposes because this video has 0 integrity and authenticity. And guess what? In an hour, it got over 300 views.
300?
In an hour. Right? So
Also,
what are they hiding when they block all this shit? Show me the other picture. Put next.
So just the 0?
Should be it.
Oh, yep.
See? It said it was a violation. The reasons in the global community, it is natural for people to have different opinions, but we seek to operate on a shared set of facts and reality. The fact the fucking lasers can't turn on fucking fires, right? We do not allow inaccurate, misleading information or false content. Lasers don't turn on.
How is it misleading and false information?
I don't fucking know. That may cause significant harm to individuals or society. Yeah, companies that are fucking doing it.
Just the companies,
regardless
not to the people.
of intent, significant harm includes physical, psychological, and societal harm and property damage. Hey, I'm being psychological damaged by all this fucking strikes that TikTok's giving me. I cannot live my life anymore. Somebody help me. TikTok is oppressing me. Go ahead, go to the next one. There you go. So it gave me a strike. So this is what I typed on there. Like my caption was, I hear there's fires again. And that got fucking removed. And I went to restore it, right? I appealed it. And guess what? They come out and say, keep going.
Oh, keep going?
Yeah. Then that's a screenshot again. Go again. Yeah, it's the same one. So that's the whole thing. Well, I went out and appealed it, and my appeal got not approved. But the re-upload that I did, that video is still up. They haven't fucked with that video.
They still haven't messed with anything.
So I don't know. I guess now from now on, every time I upload something to TikTok, I'm just gonna put for entertainment purpose only because this video has 0 integrity and 0 authenticity. And that'll probably be good.
I think you should try something with the YouTube too. I don't know. See if maybe.
No, YouTube's fine.
Well, yeah, I know, but at least try something like that with.
Well, YouTube is not fine because I'm not getting views too.
Because of that, because they're somehow taking away the stuff of the views that in the progress you made so far.
What do you mean?
Because the subscribers are good. It's just the views and likes that end up getting taken away.
Well, they don't get taken away. My videos just sit there like just floating in the water and doing nothing.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyways.
So
What time are we at?
we're at an hour and 14 minutes.
Okay, I don't want to go past 20. Okay, last one, the last thing. The last 2 blue pictures. Get them ready. Don't show it. Just get.
Oh, they're pictures?
Yeah, they're not videos.
Oh, I thought they were videos.
No, they're pictures. So now we all know about chemtrails. Don't show it yet. We all know about chemtrails, and you know, people have been seeing in the sky this dark shadows, and they're saying, "Oh, it's the shadow of the chemtrail in the dome."
Chemtrail?
Those white lines that the planes leave.
Oh.
That's a chemtrail. Okay, so people do that, right? We know about the white chemtrails the planes leave.
But what about the black ones?
Wait, I'm getting to that. So here's the thing. Oh, and I saw what was happening. I actually saw what was happening when after I took a picture. Like about an hour or 2 later, I saw what exactly was happening. So you could say, "Oh, that's the shadow from the sun," but no, the sun was coming from the same way those lines are going.
So just show it to them, or
No, leave it. The sun was coming from you see how the top right corner, put your cursor the other side. The sun was on that side. The sun was on that side. So you couldn't say, "Oh, it's the shadow of that." Well, what is it casting the shadow on? And people are going to be, "Oh, the dome, the firmament, the dome that we live under," because the ocean is liquid. The space is liquid, supposedly. So you have that. Go to the next picture. So I took a picture of the whole sky. This is pictures I've taken, as a matter of fact. Go next. Go next or previous, whatever. There you go. Now look at you see the brightest spot? That's the sun. And you see the black line going all the way? And you could say, "Oh, it's probably the shadow from the other way." But what is it casting the shadow on?
nothing?
So it's not a shadow.
So is it a plane that's doing it?
Yes. I saw a plane leaving that black shadow behind it. They are no longer spraying the skies only with white clouds or with whatever that liquid was. They are spraying the skies with something else, which is leaving that black streak behind. Because I saw a plane leaving that black streak too. Now you can say, "Where's the picture? Where's the video? Or it didn't happen." No, shut the fuck up. I have a life and a job that I got to do. So I couldn't take a fucking video of that. I could take a picture of that because I was on standby right there. But when I saw the plane, I was actually doing something. So I couldn't.
How far were you when you took this from here?
I was close by. It was actually around here too, where I saw that. So they are spraying the skies with dark chemtrails now, black chemtrails. I'm telling you, black's the worst color ever. No offense, Carl. With all due respect, remember last night, with all due respect, go fuck yourself. Anyways, let's go to the last one.
The last two pictures?
We're done.
We are? There's like two more other things. Cool guy and then cool guy.
Oh, well, don't worry about those. I put those there just in case I didn't have anything else. Oh, okay. Don't worry about those. We'll put them for next week.
All right.
Get the other thing ready. Let me see the last ad. Oh, we'll skip that. Let's go to the final close because it's already getting later. All right. So yep, right there it starts. Make sure you get ready to scroll a little bit after I'm done reading the first paragraph. Okay. You know what a paragraph is, right? Okay, good. All right. You're not showing that, are you? Okay. 2025, the year where nothing is real, but everything is engineered. NASA's moon landing is coming soon because they just recently, what is it? A company landed on there. No, it wasn't NASA. It was somebody else. But the year where nothing is real, but everything is engineered. NASA's moon landing is coming soon. But don't expect real footage. Just another CGI masterpiece from the lab. Meanwhile, scientists are engineering food to bypass Ozempic's effect because tricking your body into starvation mode is apparently the future of health. Totally not dangerous.
Is.
Planes are falling out of the sky But don't worry, Delta has a new design. Feminist rallies are turning violent and pointless, despite society already being built to protect women and to protect women. And scientists, they've turned light into solid, because that's exactly what we need to fight inflation and pay rent. Solid light. Even criminals are getting better treatment than taxpayers. Now they can choose their execution methods. Imagine being a killer and your biggest stress is, how would I like to die today? Meanwhile, parents defend their delinquent children even when they are robbing people or kicking dogs with a gun in their hand, because feelings matter more than accountability. And movies, they suck. Not because of bad scripts, but because casting is now a diversity checklist. Forget the talent, just make sure they fill the quota. So yeah, science is warping reality. Criminals get options. Food is poison. Let me redo that one. So yeah, science is warping reality. Criminals get options. Food is poison. Planes are falling, and NASA still won't show us the damn moon landing. 2025 is shaping up to be as fake as ever. Just with solid light and starvation tech. What a time to be alive.